This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joined us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud, and we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's a draw. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle burns enough to get the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like... Right at second down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the flat by the running back. Pass the 40. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. It's a strong start for the Sooners quarterback. This is a program that's had so many elite quarterbacks in recent years. Can this guy, Joel, be the guy to get them all the way to the championship, though?
Chris, for a few years, it was like a rite of passage that the starting quarterback at Oklahoma would see you on the stage winning a Heisman Trophy. And yet none of those guys were able to win a championship and really have the postseason success to go along with that hardware. We'll see if they're able to pull that off this year. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Physical run earns the first down. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual-threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12 quarterbacks that have elite ability on the outside is Kyler Murray. He was so fast, quick as a hiccup on the outside. outside, but certainly this guy has the ability to impact the game and threaten the defense just like that.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. They stop him right at the 24. The Wolverine tussled to the line to run the hurry up. Right, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. I'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what's made him so dangerous all season long, is his threat as a runner and a pass catcher out of the backfield. We've seen it from them, and they go to it here in the playoffs. You knew it was coming.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be 3rd down and inches. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And the pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Breaks. Here he goes. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Comes up with the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. And it's caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Open field ahead. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Hunt over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. That's a fly to the wideout. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They did not get the 4th down yardage.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. Michigan will call time here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments. And finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
Now it's second down here. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, this is a great read by the quarterback, and sometimes you can catch the safety flat-footed. You've got a slot receiver just running straight down the field, and if that safety hesitates at all, the ball goes up and over the top. Quarterback reads it perfect. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He shreds the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He'll hand it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. to run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Second and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air, bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Go for a 2-point conversion. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's going to take off here. Breaking into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense. Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Working clock with the ground game. Look out, he's breaking free. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in a semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Michigan will call time here, their second. They've got one more timeout to use now. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And to be tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Here's the second down play. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. QB keeper all the way. The ball comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, hold on now. They can't just run it out. A sliver of hope here with this turnover. They've got to go down and score quickly, down 2 possessions, but there's still a chance.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. They take a shot and try to pick up the first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Now the try for two. Quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, these games always come down to execution, and execution in crucial moments. When there's points at stake, you've got to make that catch. He's wide open. He's got to catch the football.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long.